I bought this 2015 High Country 2500 Duramax about 6 months ago.
Right behind me / beside me is the all-new truck for the channel.
It was completely stock, and I've been transforming it into basically my perfect diesel truck ever since. I've made a lot of progress.
Something is happening. Holy shit, it works.
And these are some of the finishing touches other than performance. In the last video, I attempted to color match the front end by wrapping it. Well, that didn't work at all because I suck at wrapping. So I took all the parts off and took them to a paint shop. Now that included all the chrome pieces on the front grille, the headlight surrounds, and I'm also getting the mirrors color matched to tie it all together. Now all that stuff is back from paint. Let's throw it together.
The Duramax parts showed up. Everything's done except for the mirrors, but they'll be done probably in like a day or two. You see over here, some of those pieces, they came out really, really nice. You go grab the truck and throw the front end back together. And then once the mirrors come in, we'll do that. But all in all, this shouldn't take long. And the parts look incredible. What do you say? I think that looks a little better than my wrap job.
These front parts came out really, really nice. They're super slick and smooth. They look just like factory that you could get on some of the factory color match trucks. Super happy with them. Luckily, the front ends of these trucks come apart really easy. It's just a couple of bolts underneath the plastic cover, a couple of snaps in the grill, and it pulls right off. And the actual painted parts of the grill then basically just snap into place and each have 2 screws or bolts in the back. Super easy and simple to take apart and put back together. You'll see I left some chrome pieces in the grill. Didn't want to get rid of all the chrome. It matches the polished wheels. There's going to be some chrome on the mirrors. The handles are chrome. Trying to tie it all together, make it super clean and OEM plus. Next was a headlight trim, which is pretty simple. It's easier to do it with the headlights completely out, but you can do it with the headlights still on. So all I'm doing here, I'm just adding some adhesion promoter to the factory 3M tape that was already there. It still had plenty of stick, but the adhesion promoter basically rejuvenates that stick and makes it work like it's brand new tape. I've had really, really solid luck with that, and if it doesn't work in the future, I'll put brand new 3M tape all around. Not a big deal. I figured I'd try this. It's a little easier. I didn't want to have to try to take the 3M tape off and risk damaging the brand new paint. The headlight trim also has some additional clips that go around the outside, so that holds it in as well, in addition to the double-sided tape. So you got to get all the clips in just right, get the tape on there just right. It's kind of a pain, but once you do it a couple times, you kind of get the hang of it.
That's not a perfect paint match. I don't know what is.
And there you have a quote-unquote simple front-end color match. And man, the paint looks perfect. It is an absolute perfect color match. Looks just like factory. I'm super pumped with it.
Well, that turned out amazing. The color match is absolutely perfect, which the same cannot be said for the touch-up paint that I did on the front bumper. But I'm super pumped. I love the little bit of chrome that I left in the slots, but all the rest color match looks great, especially with those aftermarket Morimoto headlights. I don't think I've ever seen another color matched white 2500 with these headlights. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm just waiting on the mirrors to get done, and then we'll install them and wrap up this video. I think the mirrors are going to look really, really good and tie it all together. The mirror parts are all back and they look fantastic. They're all sanded smooth, so now it just looks like, you know, smooth paint to match the rest of the truck. So now it's just the process of getting them all back together and hopefully not scratching, breaking, denting, all that good stuff. Because these are some delicate parts and there's a good many of them. So let's get to installing and then I'll put them on the truck and then I get to mess with the door panels. The door panels, I hate the door panels on that truck.
If you've ever messed with these GM tow mirrors, or really any tow mirrors, I'd imagine, you know that they are a pain to get together correctly without breaking anything. There's so many little intricate parts in new mirrors these days, lots of electronics, lots of lights. There's just lots that can go wrong.
That is one done, boys. That looks really, really nice. Can't wait to see it on the truck. Super happy with that. That looks so clean. I just have to throw the other one together, which should be easier now that I sort of know what I'm doing. It went together pretty well. I didn't break anything, surprisingly. I figured I'd break at least one piece of plastic or maybe one of the 4 pieces of glass, but I didn't. So that's good news. Now, as long as I plug them in and everything still works, we'll be really solid. But I gotta pull the truck up here and get these installed. Actually, I might wipe them down first because they are pretty dirty and I wanna see them looking nice.
Fill these holes. Of course, I gotta clean behind the mirrors first. If I don't, I will get absolutely roasted in the comments. Plus, it's just a good time to do it because when else am I gonna be able to do this? Hopefully these mirrors never come off again. If you guys know how these door panels go together, you know it's an absolute pain because you gotta remove essentially the whole thing just to get to the mirror. It's not like old door panels where you pull off the little triangle behind the mirror and you can get to the bolts. These you have to take the whole door panel off, and then there's an outer trim surround that goes all the way around the window, and that's a pain. Basically, no part of doing this job is fun. The door panels are just the worst, and they're not easy to reinstall either.
Remember when I said I was glad that, you know, nothing broke? I'll just be happy if they worked. Now, as long as I plug them in and everything still works, we'll be really solid. Passenger side isn't working for some reason. Remote, that does not. So I'm in the process of taking it apart and seeing what's wrong. And this is where I'll probably break something. I don't see anything wrong here. Maybe that cable is just loose. Maybe this wasn't in the whole way. I don't know. They're freaking working now. Seems solid now. It's not flickering. I just kind of tighten up the T-tap. You guys let me know if it flickers while I tuck the wires back in. I think it's good. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't flicker and it keeps working and I don't have any future problems. They seem to be fine now. You didn't think I was going to reveal a dirty truck, did you?
Very quick montage of me cleaning this truck because it definitely deserves it. It was filthy. It's been winter. I haven't cleaned it. I've been driving it a decent amount and it was nice and warm today, so I had to clean it. And of course I had to clean the Porsche. I mean, it had bugs and everything scattered all over it, and it's got brand new paint, so I gotta keep it nice. And it's probably the best daily driver I have. But of course, once that was done, I wasn't done. Had to clean the girl's car. If not, I would be in deep, deep doo-doo.
What do you guys think of the truck? I'm so happy with how it came out. I still have a whole bunch of other mods I'd like to do to it, but I am extremely pleased with how it's looking thus far. Super clean, OEM plus. A lot of people hate the wheels, but I still love the wheels. Next video is regarding the tablet style radio, which I have a lot of requests for, and I also have a new one to go on there as well. That's gonna wrap up color matching on the truck. For now, I'm really happy with the front end, the headlights, the grille, and now the mirrors. It looks really good. I don't want to go too far with color matching. Sometimes guys color match everything and it looks horrendous. It looks terrible. Not doing that on this truck. Thanks for watching, guys, especially you Porsche guys that tune in and watch the whole video. It means a lot. We'll see you in the next one.